Welcome back to the channel as we return to the mortal realms as the Stormcast Eternals descend from the heavens to fight those pirates of the sky, the Kharadron Overlords. We are playing 1500 points today, and the mission is Frontal Assault. The three objectives are there in the middle of the table, and the armies face off against each other, seeing who can control them. Let's have a look at what we're using today. I am playing Hammers of Sigmar, and my general is Vandus Hammerhand. My other leader on the board at the moment is my Knight Incantor, and he has taken Chain Lightning as his extra spell. For battle line, I have got 5 Liberators with a pair of Heaven-wrought weapons and a Grand Weapon. 5 Sequitors with 2 Great Maces, and 5 Judicators with 1 Shockbolt Bow. And rounding off my deployed units, 1 Celestar Ballista. Up in the heavens I have 2 units of Prosecutors, 1 with hammers, 1 with javelins and a Storm Surge Trident, and the Celestant Prime himself. My grand strategy for this game is hold the line, where I need to have battle line alive at the end of the battle.
Okay, so here's my army for today. I'm using Barrack Zilfin. In the battle regiment over here, I have 3 characters, an Admiral, an Engine Master, and a Navigator, 2 units of company, Engine Riggers, Sky Wardens, and an Ironclad. And then I have the Vanguard detachment. It's just another company and a Chemist. I got the last word on the Ironclad. Stormcast have the first turn. And my grand strategy is hold the line.
In my hero phase, my Knight Incantor successfully casts Spirit Storm, so all enemy units within 18 inches have -1 to run and charge rolls. And the battle tactic I am choosing is Seize the Ground. I believe it's called Seize the Ground, I've actually forgotten already. Seize the Centre. So at the end of the turn I need to have more friendly units within 6 inches of the centre than there are enemy. Let's do some moving. Vandus moved up onto the objective, then the Liberators, Sequitors and Knight Incantor all ran forward. The Judicators moved normally, and the Ballista stayed where it is. The Celestant Prime is remaining in the heavens, as are the 2 Prosecutors at this time. Right, let's do what little shooting I have. Vandus and the Ballista shot at the Ironclad, is it?
Yes.
And between them did a total of 8 wounds. And the Judicators shot at that unit of...
Company.
Ironclad Company.
Arcanaut
Company, yay. And killed 2 of them. That is the end of my shooting. There are no charges, so at the end of my first turn I gain 2 victory points for holding 2 objectives, plus another 2 for completing my battle tactic, taking me to a total of 4.
Okay, so in the command phase, he's just going to etherically augment them onto movement. So the battle tactic I chose was Slay the Warlord, and in movement, everything just moved up apart from that guy. Onto shooting. So let's start with the companies. This one shot at these guys, did 1 wound. They both shot at them and did nothing. Then they did another 4 wounds, these 2 units, to them. And this thing wiped out the unit behind him. I should have chosen another strategy tactic thing. Charging. Okay, so at the end of that phase, they just charged him. So at the end of that combat phase, I did 5 wounds to his character, and he did more than that. At the end of the turn, I don't get anything. On to turn 2.
Nope.
Roll for priority. I get a 2.
I get a 5.
Okay. Stormcast, turn 2.
In my hero phase, I chose the battle tactic Broken Ranks, and I'm going to try and destroy that unit there. And as you can see, I have killed one already because I cast Chain Lightning, killing that one, and then I did a mortal wound to the Ironclad. Let's do some moving. In the movement phase, I moved the Judicators towards that objective. I brought down this unit, and the Encounter moved over to the objective. Hammerhand is going to try and destroy that unit. They didn't move, and they came down from the heavens as well. Selson is staying in reserve again, which gives him a total plus 4 attacks at the moment. Let's do some shooting. In the shooting phase, Vandus breathed on that unit but failed to cause any wounds. They had great success and completely wiped out that unit. The ballista whiffed. Finally, these guys... Did I kill anyone? I killed 2 people, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, killed 2 of that unit. Right. Charging. Well, the only charge is going to be Vandus charging that unit. So this exchange wasn't as great as I was hoping, and we just caused 1 wound each, with nobody dying. Right, that is the end of my turn. I get only 3 this time, because I didn't get my battle tactic. On to the Kharadron Overlords.
Okay, so in the hero phase, he used Ether Storm on them and half their movements. He used Up and Atom at them, and he healed the boat. So I forgot to mention that my tactic was to kill that guy right there. Movement, something's just moved up onto shooting. Okay, so these guys over here shot into the wall and killed him. The boat shot into the flying things and killed them. Nothing else did. Charging. So a bunch of these guys charged. They used Unleashed Hell on the company and killed 4 of them. On to combat. Right, so in this combat, I killed 3.5 of them. Did you kill any of me? You killed 1. And then another one of mine died in battle shock. At the end of the turn, I get 2 victory points, 1 for killing you all, or the other for having this objective.
No, that was 2. You get 2 for that, plus 1 for that. 3.
3. I get 3 victory points. Rolling for priority.
That is a 2 for me.
And a 3 for me.
Oh, you get it.
I'll have a double turn. So, in my hero phase, he used the Ether Storm on them and did 2 mortal wounds. He etherically augmented the Admiral, and he healed the boat. So everything there stayed where it is. They moved up, that moved up, they moved back. Okay, so shooting, I killed 1 of them, I killed all of them, did nothing to them, and killed 1 of them. On to charging. So, in combats, I didn't do anything to that wizard person, and I got 2 wounds dealt to me. And I finished off this guy. And I got 1 victory point on Stormcast.
In my hero phase, I chose Slay the Warlord as my battle tactic, and I failed to cast Chain Lightning. Movement. Prosecutor moved 6 inches towards the boat, and the Celestin Prime has arrived. Let's do some shooting. Good shooting phase all round. The Prosecutor killed 1 of the company. The Ballista wiped out the units, and the Celestin Prime did 1 unit on the Admiral and 3 on the Chemist. Let's do some charging. And by let's do some charging, the only thing that's going to charge is the Celestin Prime. Actually no, he's going to charge as well. Prosecutor got in combat with the company, and for Celestin Prime I chose his rule where I chose the number to make sure he actually gets in combat. Let's do some fighting. This didn't go the way I planned. I caused 3 wounds on the Admiral, but I got 2 wounds in return, and over there I killed 1 and they caused me a wound. So at the end of this turn, Oh, we still got another fight to do. Back in a sec. Right, the end of turn round number 3. I didn't gain any more, so it is still 7-4. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So on to turn 4. See what's priority. I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3. So the chemist did etheric augmentation on the Admiral. He tried to do something to him, but it failed. And I have chosen repel for my objective. Okay, so something's moved. Due to the very long capture objective range in this game, he's still holding that objective. They stayed. Okay. So, shooting, I killed that guy. I remembered I could shoot out of a boat, so the Engine Master and that guy shot the wizard and still did nothing, and I killed Celestial Prime. Okay. Charging. So, in the combat phase, this thing charged and attacked. The Engine Master actually attacked out of the boat, and I managed to kill the wizard. And yeah, I will get 5 victory points at the end of this turn, bring me to 9.
Okay. If you put camera towards me. At this point, I'm going to call it because I've only got that left. I can't wipe out your battle line unit, so you're going to get another 5 victory points for that as well.
5? I thought I needed to have all of them alive.
No.
Oh.
You just have to battle line. So, this started off really, really well. It went really, really bad. I bet you're glad this is the first time your characters have won a battle in a long time. Against a 3rd edition codex as well, Battletome. I think my problem with the Stormcast at the moment is my Stormcast army, even though I've been buying models for the past X number of years, this is still pretty much how I started. I just have a huge pile of unbuilt Stormcasts I need to get through. So, work on the Stormcast, come back with a vengeance. Buy dragons.